2023 general election is less than 9 months from now, but the major political actors are now preoccupied with the primaries. One of the narratives that have dominated the build-up to the election is the agitation of the Igbo presidency in 2023. Stakeholders from the region have been calling on all the major political parties to surrender their presidential ticket to the southeast in the interest of justice and oneness. The Igbos are the only major tribe in Nigeria that has yet to produce a president since 1960 as a result of the political exclusion. The clamor for the Igbo presidency has become a popular campaign among Igbos and has also received a considerable level of support among non-Igbos. However, despite the growing sympathy for the Igbos among non-Igbos, it therefore comes as a surprise that there are few Igbo that appears to be working against the presidential interests of the Igbos in 2023. This explains why former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of Ohanese Igbo, Chuks Ibegu, recently described them as working against Igbo interests, and they are prominent sons of the region. Orji Zokalu, the former Abia State governor who is now a senator, was until recently an advocate of the Igbo presidency in 2023. He also declared interest to be president until recently when he withdrew from the race as APC pegged its presidential nomination form at 100 million naira. Rather than support another Igbo candidate, Kalu threw his weight behind the Senate President Lawal. This training is back on the Igbo presidency, which he once canvassed. Okay, another is Olise Metu. According to recent media reports, Olisa Metu is one of the prominent Igbo sons that is apparently not thrilled by the campaign for an Igbo president in 2023. The former PDP National Publicity Secretary said recently that the party needed a strong candidate to wrestle power from APC, and analysts interpreted this to mean support for Atiku. Yes, they don't care. All they care is what comes to their pockets. It is not an Igbo person that will put something in their pockets. As a result of his lack of support for the Igbo presidency in 2023, Metu was lambasted by former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of Ohanese Igbo, Chuks Ibegu, who labeled him as anti-Igbo. And the other person is Udenta, a former National Secretary of the Defense Alliance for Democracy (AD) and a prominent Igbo, but does not believe in the Igbo presidency project, at least not in 2023. He has since pinched his tent with Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, whom he described as a great leader. Udenta said the reason why he supported Governor Mohammed is that no Igbo aspirants had approached him to work with them. They have not approached you because they're not giving you anything. Are you really patriotic? Must you be approached? Of course now. When they approached them not just with ordinary mouths. They don't know just ordinary mouths. So it is a Bala that have approached you. Continue. The other person is Ben Obi. Ben Obi is one of the prominent Igbo sons that have been identified as working against the desire to have an Igbo president in 2023. Lamenting Ben Obi's action against the political interests of the Southeast, former spokesperson of Ohanese Igbo recently declared that nemesis will catch up with Ben Obi and Igbo sons and daughters that are working against the region. Well, I was expecting to see the name of Emeka Yedioha, who, as I have been seeing around the Atiku, even before and after the primaries. And again, we are hearing that Atiku might make him his running mate. Well, whether that is true or not, we shall see. But I have been seeing him recently in pictures with Atiku, and that speaks volume. Well, the writer omitted a legal Igbo man, the staunch supporter of Asiwaju, Engineer Joe Igbokwe, who has on many instances strongly opposed to Igbo presidency in 2023 based on some convictions. Whatever is the case, I personally know that aspirants like Dr. Peter Obi will take it to the end, no matter the outcome. Which is true. There are many of them. I think the writer just picked 4 of them. But this Udinta, the Obi or whatever, is it Ben Obi? Yeah, those ones, people do not even really know much about them. Well, these are Abuja politicians, so they don't even carry any weight in Igbo land. I laugh. Please do your political calculations well. Any Southeast person who are not in support of the Southeast presidency is a saboteur, and we will deal with them one by one. They all have their reasons, and in a democratic system of government, people have their choices. An Igbo president will be short-lived as Nigeria is built on suspicion and tribalism. The only option to salvage Nigeria is restructuring, and an Igbo man taking such a tax as Nigeria's president will not go well. There's no reasonable person or reason that will make a well-meaning Igbo person support any other aspirants outside Igbo land, if not a selfish reason, considering level the level of marginalization which the Igbos have suffered in Nigeria. We are always the sacrificial lamb. Just imagine the killing of Deborah in Sokoto that has nothing to do with Igbos before you say Jack Robinson, the Aboki tout in Sokoto have started burning Igbo shops. In fact, an Igbo man is an endangered species in this zoo called Nigeria. Igbos are sacrificial lamb. Okay, everybody. See, when I talk about marginalization, this marginalization you guys are talking about, the so-called politicians see it as marginalization of them not getting juicy positions. They don't care about you. The masses are the ones that are being marginalized, and you are helping the so-called, what do they call them, politicians, to echo this marginalization because they are not getting juicy positions. So they will come and be telling you that oh, they are being marginalized. So who and where will the president who will take the bull by the horn by daring into restructuring the country Nigeria come from, if not an Igbo man president? Time will tell. They will all live to witness the sunrise. Ben will be, why now? If the allegation is found to be true, then he has betrayed the trust of so many people. He said he was not consulted. They didn't even bother to consult him. So that's why he's rooting for Bala Muhammad. So guys, let's know your thoughts on this.